to class. I'm really excited for you guys to be in class with me this year. Let me move this up. That projector off. So, anyways, I'm really excited. I'm sorry for my attire today. I spilled something all in my lap earlier and had to run to my mom's and find some of my sister's clothes to put on. Anyways, it was kind of a nightmare. So, anyways, I'm very excited for you guys to be in class. It's going to be a good year. With me only being here 2 days a week, I'm not sure if you guys know that yet. I know I'm still on maternity leave as of this week, but the plan is I will work 2 days a week. I'll be here Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Miss Pickering will be here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now, I'll still be accessible, and she'll be able to call me if she ever needs to. I haven't figured out where I'll let Miss Pickering know whenever I decide. I'm going to put like a box in here that if you have questions for me or something that I didn't answer during the lecture, or something you're like, oh, I'm afraid I'll forget if I ask this later, whatever it may be. Maybe it's some kind of health question, whatever it is. Can't promise I'll be able to answer it, but you can put it in there and I'll try to answer that whenever I get back. Just make sure you put what class you're in, so I'll know which class to address the question. So anyways, I know it's going to be kind of crazy trying to figure out how all of this is going to work, and I'm right there with you, and it's going to be a little crazy for me, but I'm really excited. And it doesn't have me deciding to do this, doesn't have anything to do with me not wanting to teach, and everything to do with me just wanting to be home with my babies while they're little. And so as much as I love all of my students, I love my own children more, no offense. And so that's just something that I really want to be able to do. And I'm really thankful that the school has allowed me to do this. So let's I just want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. We'll talk a little bit about the class, and then I'll kind of let you guys get going with the things that you have to do today. So my name is Katie Bird. I am a registered nurse. I went to Baylor University and graduated from there in 2006. And with my bachelor's of science in nursing. It's called a BSN. It's the name of the degree. And worked for a year at Children's Medical Center. Loved that. Worked in the emergency room. And then I moved back to Cooper to get married. So married Matt Bird, and yeah, loved it. Love him. But anyways, so started to work at Cooper Home Health. That was my next nursing job. Started that right after we got married. And I worked there for 2.5, actually I worked there for 3 years, I believe. Maybe 3.5. 3.5 years, I guess. So in the end, started out working part-time, doing like staff nursing, going to see patients, that kind of thing. And then by the time I left, I was the assistant director of nursing in the skilled department. Really liked that job, but was ready for a change. And so when the school called and asked me if I wanted to come up here and teach, yes, absolutely. And what was awesome is Matt, my husband, actually got a job teaching too, so we're next door to each other, which many of you guys know. So anyway, so I've been here since then, and now I just teach this in anatomy. So the purpose of this class is really, it's called Principles of Health Science. So we're just going to learn the very, very basics in this class. And so the purpose of this, what I hope that you gain out of this year, one is a little bit of knowledge about health science in general, but mostly just that you'll figure out if this is something that you really want to do or not. If health science is really the route that you want to take with your life. Excuse me. So that's kind of my goal for the year. Either I think you'll like it at the end of the year and you'll say, yeah, I think this is really something I'm interested in, or by the end of the year, hopefully you'll know if you absolutely hate it. So that's kind of what I want you guys to figure out. Now we're going to learn tons of stuff in the meantime. We'll learn how to take vital signs. We'll learn CPR. We'll talk about ethical and legal issues. That gets really fun. The other thing that you end up with is actually you get credit for medical terminology as well. So at the end of the year, you'll get credited with medical terms. So we have lots of medical terms that we're going to learn in here. And so yeah, it'll be fun. It's lots of work. I'm not going to tell you this is not a blow-off class, but it's really fun. And I promise, you will learn a lot in here. You know, it, like I said, may not be the easiest class you take, but it's so worth it because you really do learn a lot, and you learn stuff that's practical that you can use in everyday life. And I really enjoy it. We're going to do lots of hands-on activities. I'm a big fan of projects, so we do lots of projects. And the reason we do lots of projects is just because that's the way it works in the real world. You don't necessarily take tests all the time in the real world. You make projects, and that's what you do. You're in charge of putting this presentation together. You're in charge of, you need to brainstorm this, and let's figure out a new way to do this process. That's how the real world works, and so that's what I want you guys to be exposed to. So I hope you guys have fun today. Have a good first day of school. I hope that, yeah, I hope you really enjoy this class. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. So have fun. Get your all of your stuff done for class today. Your getting to know you paper is just something I just like knowing information about you. So if there's something that's a touchy subject, maybe I know, or if there's something that you really like or really don't like, I really want to know on there what you, if there's not a place to write this, and I can't remember right now if there is, write on there somewhere, what is your plans, what are your plans for after you graduate? Like, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to be, do, whatever. So anyways, again, I'm excited. So yeah, well, this week I won't be here at all because I'm still on maternity leave, but then I'll start up again next week on Tuesday on the 2nd. That'll be my first day with you guys. All right.